Hi, my name is Doni and I'd like to familiarize you with the Sibanye-Stillwater Group Code of Ethics, a guideline to acceptable practices and behavior for all employees, directors and service providers. All employees, directors and service providers should always conduct themselves professionally at all times, be fit for duty when they are at work and strive to deliver the highest standard of work at all times. The group's interests should be the primary consideration in everything we do as part of the group or as suppliers, and it is incumbent upon everyone to avoid situations where the individual's self-interest could be in conflict with that of the group, with no exception. The group values diversity and inclusivity, will not tolerate any form of discrimination. Sexual harassment and gender-based violence is not tolerated, as it violates our care's values. Furthermore, it is the responsibility of everyone employed and associated with the group to refrain from using offensive language, gestures, or creating of an offensive work environment. Only an appointed official group spokesperson, or someone acting under their instruction, is allowed to issue public statements, including postings on social media on behalf of the group. The group restricts the use of confidential information for legitimate business purposes subject to non-disclosure to parties that are not authorized to receive the information or has no need to know the information. The group respects everyone's right to privacy and ensures personal information is obtained only where necessary for business purposes and directly from the person concerned. Bribery, corruption, and extortion of any kind are strictly prohibited by the group. The group prohibits everybody within its employ or their relatives from accepting any gifts with financial value from any actual or potential supplier, competitor, or customer which could reasonably influence their judgments or actions in performing their duties for the benefit of the group. Donations, sponsorships, or other offers of support will only be made to recognized charitable and non-profit organizations provided that their activities are lawful and aligned with the principles of the Code of Ethics. It is expected that anybody within or associated with the group should deal fairly with the group's customers, clients, suppliers, competitors, and employees, and are strictly prohibited from taking unfair advantage of others through manipulation, concealment, leaking of privileged information, misrepresentation of material facts, or any other unfair dealing practices. The group expressly prohibits those within its employ or associated with it from entering into agreements, transactions, or understandings with competitors, manipulate prices, terms of sale, production, distribution, territories, or customers, with anti-competitive implications. The group has adopted a zero-tolerance position on fraud and theft. It is incumbent on all of us to be intolerant of such behavior and to report perpetrators. The group's services and property, which are not a service benefit, may not be used for private purposes, aside from incidental and infrequent use. Employees, directors, and officers are encouraged to own shares in the group, as long as such dealings in shares or securities of the group or other companies related to the group are in accordance with all applicable laws and the relevant stock exchange requirements, and duly sanctioned internally. Everyone within the group is encouraged to use the formal grievance systems of the group or the reporting arrangements, including the anonymous tip-off line 0800-317-0287 to raise any concerns in relation to misconduct in respect of the group's Code of Ethics. Thank you for watching. Sibanye-Stillwater, we are one.